I started training about 2 weeks ago, so I feel actually way better than I ever thought I would. My body feels great, knock on wood, and it's just been really fun. Like every day I've been looking forward to going into the gym. I started taking classes again at Babson College, so it's like when I'm in school I like look forward to going to the gym, so I kind of feel like a little kid again, and it feels really good to be back.
Still with Mihai, same gym?
Yes. Still with Mihai and Sylvie, and we have a better relationship than ever before. He's been in like a great mood the past few weeks, so I think we're just both happy to be working together again.
For tonight, do you have a prediction for us?
I don't know. I'm so excited to watch them. I'm actually like really nervous right now because I know how they feel. It's literally just as nerve-wracking for me to watch them as competing, because I know them and I want them to do well, and I know how they're feeling. Like I got here yesterday, so I like took a nap, and before I slept today I was like getting butterflies in my stomach because it's so weird coming back here. And but I'm really excited and just keeping my fingers crossed for them. I'll cheer extra loud so they can hear me.
What's it like being in the stands versus being out on the floor?
You know, it's different. It's weird being in the stands, but at the same time I don't regret taking the year off, because I think I really needed it mentally and just physically to have a little bit of a break to do other things that I've never gone to do. But it definitely gives me the itch to be back out there again, and definitely very motivating for when I go back to the gym.
Have you thought about a possible return competition for yourself?
I'm guessing probably around Classics or Nationals next summer. I kind of want to take it really slow, and me and Mihai haven't really discussed it yet, but probably go back to training camp sometime in the next few months. But I want to, when I go back out there, I want to be really ready, you know, be in the same shape that I was last summer. Because, you know, the last time everyone saw me was my floor routine, so I want to be like up to that level.
Have you had a chance to review the new code yet?
A little bit. Mihai and Sylvie have told me little things here and there, but I've never like physically read a code before. Sylvie judges, so she always knows everything, but they said, I mean, a lot of stuff is different on beam, the way you do your connections and everything, so just kind of really slowly. And then the whole weird thing with starting on one leg, and I think that's a little bit weird, but I mean, it is what it is.
No, Rio's a long time off, but is that your ultimate plan?
Yes. Well, I started my first international competition in Brazil, so me and Kyla actually did, so I always say we should start our career in Brazil and end there, so that'd be really cool.
How sore are you after these past couple
I
weeks?
don't actually know why. I feel like I'm like Supergirl or something. I'm not even sore. I think because I'm so happy to be back in the gym, I feel great, and my coaches have been so good with letting me take it really slow. I just started doing Giants like 2 days ago, so really slow, and beam has been coming back really quick, but everything else is like tumble track, and I've basically just been doing sprints on vault, haven't even started that yet, and making sure I get back like all the power and everything.
Are there some things from your time on Dancing with the Stars that will actually help you in your gymnastics career?
I think just having like the confidence of going out there. Mark was really helpful with that, and I think, you know, as a gymnast, I was talking about this with Svetlana Boganskaya yesterday. She was literally like one of my favorite gymnasts ever. We were just talking about how, you know, when you're younger, you don't feel as like girly, because you're always, you know, you're never really thought of that way. So now, you know, that I've had the year off, and you know, you get to dress up and try Dancing with the Stars and kind of show a different side to you. I'm really excited to get a new floor routine and be a little bit more confident out there. So I'm really looking forward to it.
What's different this time around?
Well, you know, I know what it takes. I think when you're training every day, you're kind of wondering if what you're doing is good enough, and I've always trusted my coaches. We have a really good relationship. They were very hard on me and really strict on me, but at the same time they were so loving and caring, so I think we make a really good team. But I don't know, you know, I want to do this for myself, and you know, it's just, I still feel like I have more to give in the sport, so it's kind of like a gut feeling. So you know, I want to know that I gave it my all, and I don't want to, you know, be watching the next Olympics and think, oh, what if I had tried? So, you know, regardless of what happens, I know that I'll do the best that I can.
You know, Alicia came back after 2008 for very different reasons than you did. Her Olympic experience wasn't what she wanted. You kind of had a dream Olympic Games. So what was really motivating you?
You know, I tied for third in the all-around, and they broke the tie. Gymnastics is the only Olympic sport that breaks the tie, so I should have 4 Olympic medals, and I have 3. So I mean, I think just that idea of, it still bothers me, you know, and I think it's never enough. You can always do more, and you know, I don't know, you know, know, I just love gymnastics, and I think, you know, you just wake up one morning and you know that you're ready to come back. It's not always about winning. It's just, you know, sharing the experiences of rooming with the girls, traveling all over the world with them. I really miss them a lot, and it's like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to get this. So I, you know, I want to do it.
One last question for you. I promised I would ask everyone. Everyone on Twitter wanted me to ask you this. Is Mark going to choreograph your float?
Oh, my coach Sylvie will, because she's always done mine. So she choreographed mine for the Olympics, so she's going to do it again.
Aly, that's your radio. So what did you do after the Olympics?
I just traveled basically all over the country. It was really, really fun, very surreal, and just so crazy. It's still, I think it's just all starting to sink in now, everything that happened, but it's been amazing. I feel very grateful and really thankful to have had such a special year.
Yeah, because you needed some distance from gymnastics?
Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, you know, that was my whole life. I started gymnastics when I was 2, and I competed until I was 18, so I think having that year off, I mean, literally, your whole life, I barely had a few days off. When I would come back from World Championships, you'd be like, okay, see you at the gym tomorrow. So it's just, that was my life all the time. So I think to have a break and to get to do other things, it was really needed, but I feel really ready to come back, so it feels really good to be back in the gym.
Yeah, because at that time, was it clear for you if it was a sabbatical or if it was just, you know, stop?
You know, I wasn't actually sure, to be honest, when I finished the Olympics, if I was going to want to come back or not, because that is your whole life, and you think, you know, I accomplished my lifelong dream of going to the Olympics and winning a gold medal, but then as more time goes, you know, you think that all these amazing things, like you get to do, I got to do Dancing with the Stars, I got to do, you know, red carpet events and all these cool things, but then you kind of realize that it's not gymnastics. You know, gymnastics is what I've done my whole life, and I love it so much. I think it's the best sport in the world, so there's something about it, you know, no matter how hard it is, no matter what happens, there's something that brings you back to it. You know, it never gets boring. There's always something that you need to work on, and, you know, I think I'm lucky that I have such a great relationship with, you know, my parents and my coaches, because they've been so supportive, and, you know, it just kind of feels like we're all a team, so it feels really, really good to be back.
Was there a certain moment that you thought, now it's the time to restart?
I think I really felt it when we were at Nationals a few weeks ago. We got inducted into the Hall of Fame, and I spoke, and I think just like looking out in the crowd and seeing my coach Mihai and Sylvie, they were both tearing up, and then, you know, Marta and Bella Crowley, they were in the front row, and they were just smiling, and Kathy Kelly was crying, so it was just like such an emotional thing, and it was awesome to be back together. You know, the 5 of us, we don't see each other as much as we would like to, so to be back together with them, it just like reminded me of why I love the sport so much, and, you know, how lucky I am to have those girls.
Yeah, it's love for the sport, but you also will have your ambitions, I guess.
Yes, I am definitely really, really motivated. I think, like I said, it's never enough. There's always more that you can work on, and you know, I think Kohei is a perfect example of that. You know, I think this is his 5th year in a row winning, right? 5th year?
Winning the Olympics.
I mean, that's unbelievable. I think that's amazing, and it's the fact that he keeps going no matter what. You know, I think he agrees that you can always get better and always improve. So he is an inspiration to everyone. I mean, if I saw him, I don't think I've ever met him, but I would literally like bow down to him. He's a legend. He's awesome.
Yeah, but for you, as with the ladies, is it tougher, you think?
Oh no, I mean, men's gymnastics and women's, they're both equally as tough. I have so much respect for the men. They're amazing. The skills that they do are incredible, and, you know, it's inspiring to watch them. Last night, the all-around final, it was amazing. Very, very proud of Sam. He's awesome. You know, even though he made a mistake, he still gets off the event, and he's still smiling and happy, and I think he is such a great role model, and he's the nicest guy ever, so very proud of him.
But making a comeback, I mean, is it tougher in ladies gymnastics?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I'm not a guy, so I don't know how it is for them, but I've only been back for about 2 weeks, so I'm not sure. I think that it will definitely get harder as the weeks go on, because then you're starting to do all 4 events. I think the first night that I do officially all 4 events in one night, I probably will have Mihai carry me out of the gym because I'll be so tired. But right now I'm just basically doing beam and very little bars. Thank you.
What are you studying in school? What are your...
I'm taking 2 English classes right now, and I really like it. Everyone at school is like really nice, and it's nice to have that distraction from the gym to, it kind of feels like everything's back to normal. I love making new friends, so it's really fun.
What's your school schedule and gym schedule?
Right now I'm just doing one workout a day, so I train every night and then Saturday morning and Sunday off, and then I have 2 classes on Tuesday and Thursday morning, so it's a good balance, and I'm not sure when I'm going to start doing double sessions. Yeah, that's up to Mihai.
And fashion, I know you mentioned at one time was an area of interest. Is that what you're going to study? Or
well, I went shopping today, so I actually got this jacket today, but thank you. But I love fashion, but I'm not exactly sure what I want to do yet. I literally have no idea. I should probably get on that, but I have no idea. I kind of have been so focused on gymnastics my whole life that it's like everyone asks me what I want to do when I'm older. I literally have no idea.
Thank you so much.